Hi, my name is Cesar. I am a personal trainer and sports nutrition specialist certified at ISSA. And for the final examination of the strength and conditioning course, I will be doing a video demonstration of a foundation program with a beginner athlete consisting in 4 weeks, where most of the exercises are going to be body weight exercises. So we will be working with Tanya today. She will be doing the exercises for the video demonstration. We're going to go ahead and present you a sample of 1 day of the 4-week foundation program. Okay, so as I mentioned before, the program consists in a 4-week program where we will be working for 3 times a week, sometimes 4, including stretches and flexibility, and 1 day only if the client is actually able to do it and willing to do it and there's no soreness, right? So we don't want to overtrain our clients with this. So basically, I like to start doing the warm-ups with a jumping the rope. This is because it's a wonderful exercise to it's a whole body exercise that will get you warmed up, sweating in just a few minutes. I like to do it for 10 to 15 minutes. Tanya here is gonna go ahead and start jumping the rope. It's a great exercise, as I mentioned before, because it gives you a great proper body alignment, increases your VO2 max, it gives you a little bit of footwork that you can progress really quick at, and can later be transferred onto different exercises such as running or combat sports like boxing and athleticism as well. So it's actually overall a wonderful exercise that everybody should be doing, right? This portion of the warm-up is called dynamic stretches. We start by neck circles. We do 5 to 10 to each side. Then we have shoulder circles as well. Same 5 to 10 each side. Arm circles as well, 5 to 10. Torso twist, same 5 to 10 reps. Then we have walking knee raises. Just gonna start with walking forward, then backwards. Okay, so for the next exercise that we will be doing will be the squats. This is one of the main exercises and fundamental. It's actually one of the basic exercises that everybody should learn starting your fitness, right? The major muscles involved in the squats are the quads, glutes, and hamstrings. So we're gonna do a video demonstration with Tanya here. We're gonna go ahead and follow up some guidelines for doing the squats. She's gonna stand with her feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing outwards slightly, just a little bit. Another thing to keep in mind is to flex your knees just a little bit, right? That's beautiful. And you're gonna go ahead and activate your glutes, doing a slightly pelvis tilt inwards. And we're gonna go ahead and start doing the squat, right? Remember to keep your chest high and a neutral spine position all the time. And another thing to keep in mind is always that you can, if you're having trouble with your balance, you can actually pull your arms in front of you. This will help you balance throughout the movement. What we want to do also is in that position at the bottom of the or at the end, of the squat, is that you want to flex your you want to contract your glutes, right? So you want to activate your glutes the whole time. This will help you better align your spine at the beginning of the movement. The next exercise, it's going to be the walking lunges. Walking lunges are awesome for beginners. They train, the movement patterns, and strengthen your muscles as well. We'll work the quads, hamstrings, and glutes as well. And we're gonna start performing the walking lunges, right? This is a good exercise to stabilize your knee joint, and it improves your strength in your lower body. I like to use this exercise as in between, let's say, different main exercises or strengthening exercises to help recovery, right? Help with recovery between exercises. Okay, remember that when doing the walking lunges, what you need is actually start with slow tempo, because what you want to do is to stabilize your knee, right? This will help strengthen the muscles surrounding knee joints, and will help you perform better in different movements as well. For this program, walking lunges is one of the main exercises. It will help our athlete correct any imbalances of each leg and increase the range of motion and flexibility. This exercise is called the wall sit. It actually, you can set the timer for it. We will try to go this time for the 1 minute mark. We have not been able to do so right now, but hopefully today we will be able to do it, right? So basically the wall sit is that you're gonna put your back against the wall, your knees flexed, and you're gonna stand in that position for 1 minute, right? So I don't know if Tanya has already started counting, but she appears to do so. And basically what this exercise does is that it actually, one of the best things is that it gives you that mind-body connection. Just by standing in there, she's already feeling the burn in the muscles, right? So that's actually a good thing. She's already strengthening the muscles around the knee joint in that position. And this position actually resembles a little bit to one of the portion of the squat. She's already struggling to be there, but she will hold for as long as she can. Okay, so we can already see that she's having a little bit of trouble there, and it's one of kind of a hard position to be at when you're a beginner. So this is good, and that's gonna be it for the wall. Okay, next we have the pull through. For this exercise, we will be using a band. This is a resistive exercise that will strengthen your hips and your glutes. Will be more focused on the posterior chain, engaging in the hams a little bit more, and actually will develop proper strength. And it's an exercise that is actually easy to learn. You know, basically what you have to do is to hinge at the hips, keeping a straight or neutral spine. Your shoulders back, your chest should be up. What you're gonna do is to do a slight flexion on the knees, and you want to do a hip extension at the end of the movement, where you will see the contraction really good at in her muscle and her glute muscles. Next we have the hip bridges. This is a wonderful exercise for the posterior chain and for the activation of the glutes. This is one of the exercises that actually activates the glutes more. And what we're using here is a resistance band and a yoga mat. And what we want actually is to perform the exercise, just lifting the hips up, creating this bridge structure, right? And when you're at the top of the exercise, what we want to do is fully contract or fully engage the gluteus, the glute muscles, and we are using the resistance band to abduct your hips muscles, right? So there's a little hip abduction here. Grip strength is one of the most important factors in your fitness. The handhold is one of the greatest exercises to improve your grip strength. It'll allow you to hold your entire body weight and eventually lift heavier weights when doing power lifts like a deadlift. This exercise is performed using a bar high enough to lift off the floor and stay in a hang position for 10 to 15 seconds. We're doing this for 5 sets, resting up to a minute or a minute and a half after each set. Next, we have the hang scapular activation. This will be one of the exercises that will increase your hang time on the bar. It also activates your back muscles like the rhomboid, trapezius, and rear delts. This is a great exercise for beginners too, because it'll help build strength in order to perform a pull-up later on. Basically what we want is to activate these muscles contracting in a way that pulls our chest out, separates the shoulders from our ears, and that way it's safer to start doing a pull-up. This is one of the progression exercises that will allow us to perform the pull-up, which is one of our goals. Moving on, we have the dips scapular movement. Starting in a dip position, our focus will be to only move our body up and down using our scapular muscles. Basically, this is a depression and elevation scapular motion that will help us strengthen our back structure. At first, this exercise requires a lot of focus on stabilizing the whole body. Therefore, it's a wonderful exercise to start with that engages your whole body. We started doing 2 sets of 2 to 3 reps, and now we are doing 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps, just building up on that strength, resting up to 2 minutes after each set. Okay, next we have the core exercises. These core exercises will actually help you strengthen your core the best way, right? So what we want is to engage your hips muscle, your glutes active. You know what we want to, when you're at the bottom is to actually go ahead and there. Stop there. Go a little bit up. This is the start of the movement. That's your final position, right? You wanna do this pelvic tilt slightly and there. That's right. Go back up, strong, okay? And then down. That's right. Okay, so Tanya's right now engaging her quads, her glutes muscles, her shoulder, chest. And it's one of the best exercises to strengthen the core. So for the next exercise, we have the shoulder taps. So basically what you want to do is to put our wrists under our shoulders. We're going to engage our core. So that means slight pelvic tilt, lift your this pelvic tilt, engage your quads, that's it. And you're going to go ahead and touch your shoulders, open up your legs a little bit just to provide a little more stabilization and start tapping on your shoulders. Remember that you want to keep a tight core. Everything is activated right now. Every muscle is actually activated. Okay, we're going to do 10 to each side. Okay, slowly control movements. Okay, that's awesome. The next core exercise is going to be the Superman. What we want is to lay on our belly, activate the ab muscles and the posterior chain muscles like glutes, the lower back, glutes. And what we want to do is to separate our legs from the floor as well as our chest. We're gonna put our arms on the side of our ears, and we're gonna lift them off the floor in a full motion. We're gonna stay in that position for 10 to 15 seconds, and then we're gonna go back to the starting position. Okay, for the cool off, remember that it's always important to stretch after every workout, just when the muscles and tendons are still warm. This will help increase mobility, flexibility, and decrease the risk of injury. You can take as much as you want to cool off and stretch. Do it for as long as you feel comfortable.
wrap it up, remember that a comprehensive program includes periodization. Planning ahead will allow you to reach the goals of your athlete in the safest way possible. Periodization is key in every training program. You can increase or decrease intensity according to the goals of each phase in your training protocol. This allows the body of the athlete to adapt rapidly without overtraining and prepares it to more intense workouts. Type, volume, and intensity of training in athleticism are varied throughout the year that can be divided into off-season, pre-season, early season, and peak season. Each phase of the periodization consists in microcycles that last 1 to 2 weeks, mesocycles lasting 4 to 12 weeks, and macrocycles or annual planning for achieving athletic success.
Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. It's been fun doing it. I hope you're staying safe and sound, and see you next time.